Hey guys, this is Ragman Task Guide for Old Patterns. For this task, we do have to hand over 15 Bitcoins in exchange for the 2 extra pocket slots that do come with the Unheard Edition of the game. So I will firstly mention that if you do already have the Unheard Edition, then you won't end up getting access to this task after completing the Combat Proven task. And this task line will not end up rolling over to the next wipe, but BSG has already confirmed that you can just complete it each wipe in order to acquire those 2 additional pocket slots without having to pay more money to upgrade and buy the Unheard Edition, especially if you don't agree with how the whole Unheard Edition and True Believer shit show went down. So after seeing this task, obviously we know it is going to be an expensive and time-consuming one since most people don't have 15 Bitcoins just laying around in their stash. But even if they do, or when you have accumulated all 15 of the Bitcoins, then because of how they have been selling to therapists, then you should just mentally prepare yourself to give away roughly between 11 and 13 million rubles. And if your approach to this task was to rely on your Bitcoin farm, if you do have it fully upgraded to level 3 with all 50 GPUs in it, then just so that you guys know, it will take you just under 8.5 days to accumulate the 15 Bitcoins for this task. But just so that you guys know, the Bitcoins do not have to be found in raid. So another way that you could chip away at it is to complete the mechanic barter every reset for 2 Tetrises and 2 green batteries. And that way you can gain another one pretty frequently in order to put towards the task as well. And depending upon where you are in other quest lines, then there is going to be 6 tasks that will provide you with a Bitcoin as rewards, being 1 for Spa Tour Part 2, 2 Bitcoins for Farming Part 4, Import, Fertilizers, and Small Business Part 2, and then 5 Bitcoins can be acquired by completing Gunsmith Part 25. Now, alternatively, Bitcoins are labeled under the valuable item category, so technically it can spawn on any map and lose valuable and rare valuable spawns. And it does seem to have a higher probability to spawn inside of locked rooms, but that's also likely because if we do unlock a door, then we will be scouring over the entire room and all the possible spawns within it. And usually behind the locked rooms, we also know where each and every single spawn is to check. But I do know that earlier on in the wipe, I had seen a video of a guy that I forget his name now, but he did have an entire scav junk box filled with Bitcoins from just running Streets of Tarkov and using his Bitcoin farm, which does equal out to 196 Bitcoins. So obviously with a little bit of luck and then also the knowledge of knowing all the different Bitcoin spawns and then checking those spawns during raids, then it won't end up taking you too long to get all 15 that you need. And just so that you guys know, Bitcoins do also have a chance to spawn in some loot crates, like in safes, duffel bags, dead scavs, plastic suitcases, and ground and buried barrel caches. So if you did want to increase your chance and hopefully get lucky, then you could go and loot some of those. And then they also do seem to have a higher chance of spawning inside of marked rooms as well. So hopefully you guys found this guide useful and it does help you to complete this task. Thank you guys so much for checking out my guide on this, and I hope that you have a fantastic rest of your day.